very good Thursday morning to you. I hope I find you very well indeed on what is a very pleasant day here in Manchester today. A few clouds, but we've had a couple of nice days over the last couple of days. What I want to talk to you about today, as the probably title alludes to, are kind of changes in my channel. You're probably aware that Simon Crane has recently partially retired from YouTube for reasons that he put forward to the where he said what he'd done. He'd run out of interest, become bored of the watches side of things. Now, a while ago, I made a video, and I think it was entitled "How Many Watch Channels Can There Be?" And I kind of still hold by that question. And over the last few weeks, that question's come more and more to the fore as far as my head and channel is concerned. As I said in that video, what you've got a plethora of wristwatch orientated channels. You've got those that are very prestigious with massively high budgets, who do all sorts of in-depth investigation into watches and talking to high profile collectors and things like that. So obviously we're talking about a Dinky and people like that there. You've got a Blog to Watch who do just the first person view kind of reviews of watches. And then you've got all the rest of us who do this kind of nonsense, where we're just talking to camera, or we, as I've done recently, you go out to places and you do your reviews on that kind of thing. Where I am right now is I'm kind of returning to where I was when I made the video asking the question, how many watch channels can there be? To say I'm becoming bored of watches is wrong. I still have the love of a wristwatch, and I always will. But where I am is, how much can we as content makers expect you, the viewers, to basically watch the same old information being regurgitated in many different ways as far as people's personalities are concerned? But at the end of the day, it is all the same stuff. You know, we put the watches up there, we talk about them, the materials they're made from, the strap or the bracelet that it's on, the movement that's inside, and so on and so forth. And I think I'm kind of at the point now where what I want to do with my channel, and it's not such a big change for my channel as it is perhaps for others. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the wristwatch stuff on a back burner. It will still be there, and it will still have relevance to my content of my channel. So I will still do wristwatch orientated videos, but what I am going to do is I'm going to do more of the other stuff that interests me. So the reason I'm going to do that, well, I've already told you about the wristwatch things, is that I don't feel it's fair as a content maker just to keep pouring out the same old nonsense about watches that you hear everywhere else. And you can go through my back catalogue of 300 videos or whatever it is now and hear more or less everything I have to say about wristwatches, my philosophy on collecting, my ideas regarding what is good about what to spend on a watch, or why you should buy a certain watch, or so on and so forth. I kind of have nothing more to say about that I feel is valid. So firstly, don't worry, there will still be wristwatch orientated stuff appearing on here. But because I'm a believer the world is a wonderful and varied place with wonderful and varied subjects that I can look at, be entertained by, be educated from, and that I perhaps feel you, the viewer, may well find interesting or fascinating, or hopefully will educate you slightly about certain things that are out there. So that's what's going to happen from my next video. I've done a lot of wristwatch orientated stuff recently, apart from the two things pertaining to the Manchester bombing. So we're now going to move away from watch stuff. One may crop up every month or 6 weeks or whatever. And I'm going to talk about other stuff that I find interesting, other stuff that I hope you will find interesting. And as is always the case, I invite you to contact me with your ideas for videos, anything that you have got a long-term fascination about. Let me know, and I will try and put kind of my spin on it, see what other points of view can come in. So that's kind of where I am. I hope that you will find this, for want of a better phrase, departure from the wristwatch world to be a good departure. And as I say, it's not a complete departure, and I don't want to retire totally or retire partially like Simon has from YouTube. I still want to be making content, but I want to make the content about a far wider project base. So that's where we are. Things are changing. The wristwatch stuff will still be there. Please take this as an invitation to contact me with your ideas, hobbies that you have that you might want me to know about, that you might want me to put my spin on things. I love conspiracy theories and alternate theories, as I call them, science fiction, all that kind of thing. Let me know and I can go forward and put some research from my point of view into a video, which will hopefully be entertaining and educational for you. So that's it for this one, people. Thank you very, very much indeed for the few new subscribers who filtered through over the last 10 days or so. I've not actually checked out who you are or where you are right now, but I'll do that over the next couple of days, and I will drop you my customary notet of welcome. So people, thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope you find what I'm going to do hopefully firstly acceptable, and secondly that you're looking forward to that change, that little bit of a change, because I feel that there is far more content out there where watches are concerned which will fill your craving for wristwatch videos should you want them. So for now, that's it. Thank you very much for subscribing if you're new to this channel. If this is your first time here, by all means press that little subscribe button which is down in that corner. Spread all this around, but please stick around. I'm sure there's some very, very interesting stuff coming, and I shall look forward to your interaction. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.